Hi, friends. Welcome. Someone has asked me a question on Instagram uh, regarding loneliness and aloneness. It is a widespread question. It's a common question being asked by many. I have been asked the same question earlier also by quite a few people, but I couldn't make any video on it. Finally, I thought let's make a video on it. We got to know first that what is the primary difference between these two. Commonly these two terms, loneliness and aloneness, being treated as the same. These two terms used to be the same in the same breath. People know the meaning of these two words as same, but there are hell and heaven differences between these two terms. These two terms are not the same. Let's explore the one by one. Let's start with the loneliness, which is considered to be the most negative in almost everyone's life. That at some point people have to be lonely. People are not being given company. People are not being surrounded by anybody. Then he or she feels lonely. That feeling of being alone, feeling of left alone. What is this negative feeling about? Why this feeling? When you are cut off, isolated, when you are being excluded, when you feel excluded out of the entire creation, everything around you, that is actually called loneliness. When you are no longer connected, you even don't feel connected with your own self. But on the contrary, as long as the aloneness is concerned, when you are too much connected, when you feel one with everything, with the whole creation, with the entire existence, you become the existence. That is called aloneness. It is all oneness. All oneness is compiled and made into a phrase which is aloneness. It's all oneness. There is no division. When there is no division, you get one with that oneness. But we hardly feel that. Most of the people in the world treat the loneliness in a negative light. The people feel scared of it. People feel scared to be alone because mind always wants someone to express its own thoughts that it continuously generating within yourself. Even if you keep calm, if you get silent for a while, you must have noticed that you continue to talk in your mind. Mind is never stopping. There is no point where mind gets stopped. Mind pauses itself. Mind is always on and on. But as far as aloneness is concerned, you completely get absolutely silent. The very silence just overpowers you. You are being subdued by the silence. That calmness, that stillness, you just become that. You feel no division, not even a sense of division with anything. There is only you, where only you remain. That is the very oneness. The rest of the creation falls apart and only you remain. That oneness is the thing that everyone must strive for, to achieve that in their lives. But no one seems to be interesting about the most interesting thing. Everyone just put it aside, calling it so, it's a negative feeling. Try to save yourself from it. Try to uh, make a distance from it, because everyone runs from loneliness, as they call it. It's all about your perspective. It's all about how you treat it. You can treat it in both the ways. In both ways, in by both perspective, you can treat the same thing. But these two are not the same. One is operated out of mind, which is loneliness, which makes you feel suffer, bitter, boring, and the other where there is eternal peace and bliss, which is your true nature. People ask many questions. People drop a lot of questions on the comment box, and on Instagram. They DM me, and if you have any question to ask, if you are trying to resolve some issue in your life which you are not finding the answer of, you can ask me on Insta, or either you can leave a comment below the video. I'll try to answer that. This is the primary difference between these two, loneliness and aloneness. So always choose the aloneness, which is your true nature, which is the natural phenomena, the natural expression of yours. The loneliness that you go for, that you feel scared of so much, is not your true nature. You have conceptualized this, you have made out of something which doesn't really exist. Don't live in an idea. Don't live on to an idea. People mostly live in their respective ideas, their beliefs. No matter how much ridiculous it is, no matter how much baseless it is, they cling on to it, they grab hold of it, and they suffer for the rest of their lives. Life is all about this moment. Neither there is anything to gain or lose. When you start accepting things the way they are, in their true nature, then you are no longer scared being. You're a natural being. You're a natural human being. You accept things the way they are. There is an acceptance, there is an acknowledgement growing within you, out of which you accept things and you get accepted by everyone, everything. The universe opens its door for you. You're no longer a scared being.